Hello and welcome to the latest edition of All Access Plays Raid Shadow Legends. Now, in the last video I did mention one of the more annoying quests, challenges in the game, where you have to get 3-star artifacts on stage 2 of the campaign, which is right at the start of the game and is something that you can shoot right past. I have completed those missions and I've just got this screen up at the moment to show you that as a result of going for those, it has enabled me to earn this many points in the current mission to get some void potions. And it will allow me to collect. And my game's been funny. Marvellous. Just what you want. Oh, well, there we go, and yes, it's allowed me to collect. Excellent. So, that will allow me, when I get Void Champions, to actually help ascend them. Now, one of the things that I have to do, and I don't really want to, but because I want the speed, I'm going to pay the 5,000. And then I'm going to equip the 3-star boots, even though they're hit points. No good. But it allows me to complete this artifact challenge. So I can finally put all of these to bed. So you can see 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, all the way through to 4.7, and so that's 175, 220. 275, 273, 25, about 375. Okay, so I worked out, just so that you're aware of roughly how long it took. To get the weapon took 13 runs. To get the helmet took 9. The shield took me 6. The gauntlets took me 15, the chest took me 7, and the boots, even though they're ones I don't really want, just to get the boots, 28. And I was lucky. Usually 28, I believe, is about the minimum for each of them. So with my run, I worked out that cost me 310 energy. So, this does not happen often, but it's happened here, where I have actually gained energy from the challenges. Usually, like I say, usually 28-30 runs, which is about 120 energy per piece, 6 pieces, you're normally looking at around 700 energy. So I've done really, really well, which probably means that that's my luck for the entire account sorted. But it also means that I've claimed the book. I'm on part 5, and you can see upgrade 12 artifacts to level 8 or higher, reach 800 attack with any champion, and equip a champion with an accessory. Right, so I can't get an accessory until I've got a rank 4 champion. We'll have a look at 800 attack in a moment. But reach 10,000 hit points with any champion usually takes a while because you're not building for it, but it's obvious that I've managed that with my War Priest, and that's 15,000 silver, which is nice. And you can see I'm stacking up my silver because I'm saving it. My energy is up to 72. Okay, so let's have a look. So War Priest, I believe, has got over 10,000. Yeah, she's got 11,000. Nearly 12,000. No, 11,600. To get to rank 4, to get an accessory. Now, if you remember, in an earlier video, I did say about getting 3 rank 3 food. So, Sniper, Crusader, and Dead Crusader are all at 3 stars, so when Kael hits 30, I can immediately put him up to rank 4, which will unlock this accessory slot. I don't have any accessories at the moment. However, if we go to the login rewards, my next day is a ring. Quite possibly be a Dark Elf ring, which would mean that I could equip Kael with an accessory and therefore complete that mission. So you'll notice that Kael is at 28, I've got 3-star food, and this is just what I've got from running through trying to get those artifacts. So I've got another rank 2, almost to max, and this one up to 3. He's a fusion champion, and you'll see that I've got 3 of him. This guy, hard scale, and this guy, Skinner. No. Skinner. Both of these I got as rewards instead of artifacts when running the campaign. And likewise, the dead doggy. He was also another one where I got a reward instead, but I'm going to sacrifice the dead doggy because I don't really need him to Sister Militant to take her to rank 2. So she can be eaten instead of another green. As you can see, I've got quite a few champions. All of these, there's 5 there. I had to use some XP brews for a mission. I had a mission where you use 4 XP brews. So because I had blue champions, I could get full effect from the blue potion, and that took 4 of these up to level 9 just on their own. That's how much XP the brews give. And then I finished them off, and then this one just leveled naturally. And you can see that I am ready for Kael to hit 30. Right, War Priest, who is reasonable, and she's the rare that we were given. I'm not going to bother taking her past 30 at the moment. On my main account, because I've been playing for a while, I only have her to level 40, and that was because I needed to just upgrade in another area, but I'm not that fussed about her. And this chap here, Skullsworn, he was another reward in the campaign, and as you can see, he's another rare, so he can get to 30, and he's Force Affinity, same as Dead Crusader. So that gives me options for swapping out War Maiden and putting something else in instead. And you'll also notice that although I got Crusader and Sniper quite early on, I'm not really that attached to them. There are some champions which are worth holding on to. Skinner has a very nice skill that can remove 2 random buffs from the target. That is a very, very useful skill. If you get no other champion that's able to do that, that's a very useful skill to have. The only problem you've got is it's on a 4-turn cooldown, and when you get his skill to level 6, so you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skill upgrades to get it, it only takes it down to 3. On the champion, on the dungeons and keeps where you need that kind of buff removal, they may bring them back up before your cooldown's ready again. So he's got a very useful skill, but he's not always going to be the best champion to use. The reason I bring that up is, looking ahead, which is going to be the next video, I will be talking about fusion champions like Hard Scale and Commander, so that we can talk about the fusions and Skullsworn as well, because they will allow you to access other champions. One more thing of note is I've hit account level 19, which is unlocked the market. Now the market, there were 2 mystery shards here. I personally always buy mystery shards if they turn up. They're 5,000 silver, allow you to recruit more champions, so to me they're always useful. Sometimes you might get halfway decent gear, but generally speaking I would say that it's not worth it to me, but again, everyone's account plays differently. You can get some champions that you're not able to unlock in the campaign when they appear in the market. Saurus is one, he's another lizard man, and he has a very good skill. He's a very cheap champion which you can build to clear stages, to farm XP, to build up your food champions. And if you're not quite sure what I mean by food champions are these ranks that I'm going to sacrifice to another character so I can upgrade their rank when they get max level. So that's a quick overview of the market. The other thing is the mine. Now, we only have 195 gems earned so far. If you are a free-to-play player, this is your only source of gems other than one-time rewards. So every time you get gems, that's it. They're not repeatable. Well, daily missions, I count them as one-off because you have to be able to do daily missions to get it. You'll see that it costs 500 gems to unlock, and that's level 1 of 3. It costs 500 gems for each level, and it will reduce the production by a bit, and it will increase your capacity to 15 at max level, and it will take you just under a day till full. And this will be your primary source of gems in the game, except the rewards that you can pick up, and some of them kind of are guaranteed, like the daily missions, but you're not going to get much. And then you'll get one-offs like you get in events. Bring up the event again, and you can see that yeah, bring up the event again, please. And you'll see when it decides to load, because it is loading, because we've got the X up. Doesn't matter what device you're on, there are times when it does decide that it isn't going to work the way you want it to, so I'll send it back. Not important, I was just going to show that sometimes you get rewards from events as gems. I will be doing a slightly more in-depth video on gems, but that's one option for you to spend your gems. The other will be to what's called booking out skills, unlocking all the mastery scrolls. If you're not going to use gems, it is a major grind, but it does cost 800 gems per champion, so it's not something you want to do lightly. And as you can see, it's still not loaded yet, so we'll call the video there, and I thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.